You ever finish an anime, sit there staring at the screen and think, why does nobody talk about this? Like, no clips on YouTube, no TikTok edits, no annoying Twitter threads arguing about power scaling. Just silence. Meanwhile, the same 5 anime get recycled every year like it's Anime Groundhog Day. And don't get me wrong, those popular shows are popular for a reason. But today we're talking about the criminally underrated ones. The anime that slipped through the cracks. The ones you either skipped, ignored, or judged way too fast. So yeah, if you're tired of seeing the same recommendations over and over, sit down, relax, and let me put you onto something. Now, before anyone starts typing, bro, this isn't underrated, I watched this in 2019. Listen, underrated doesn't mean unknown. It means not appreciated enough for how good it actually is. Low discussion, low hype, low recognition. And sometimes low MAL score for no good reason. So this list is not ranked by popularity, not ranked by sales, not ranked by Twitter approval. It's ranked by vibes, impact, and how hard it deserves respect. All right, let's get into it. Here are 10 underrated anime you should have watched by now. Number 10. Dagashi Kashi. Comedy, slice of life, pure vibes. Okay, I already know some of you are confused. Bro, candy anime? Yes, candy anime. And before you click off, let me explain. Dagashi Kashi is one of those shows that looks pointless until you actually watch it. There's no grand plot, no world-ending stakes, nobody screaming about friendship or destiny. It's literally kids, a countryside shop, and an insane amount of Japanese snacks. But here's why it works. Dagashi Kashi understands something very important. Sometimes anime doesn't need to be deep. It needs to be comfortable. This show feels like summer vacation, like hanging out after school, like doing nothing and enjoying it. Hotaru, absolutely unhinged. She shows up, info dumps candy lore like it's a PhD thesis, and disappears. Every episode feels like a conversation that accidentally turned into a history lesson, and somehow it's charming. You don't watch Dagashi Kashi to be blown away, you watch it to chill your soul. It's underrated because people expect more when the entire point is doing less. And honestly, we need more anime like that. Number 9. Wise Man's Grandchild. Isekai, fantasy, power fantasy done right. Yes, the isekai everyone skipped because another OPMC? Pass. But here's the thing. Wise Man's Grandchild is what happens when an isekai doesn't pretend it's smart and just commits to being fun. The main character, absolutely busted. No slow grind, no learning magic over 40 episodes, no fake struggle. He's strong, he knows he's strong, everyone else figures it out very quickly, and instead of dragging it out, the anime says, cool, now what? And that's where it shines. The relationships actually progress. The romance doesn't take 3 seasons to hold hands. The side characters aren't completely useless. It's wholesome, it's straightforward, and it doesn't waste your time. Is it revolutionary? No. Is it enjoyable as hell? Absolutely. This anime is underrated because people lumped it in with trash isekai when it's actually one of the most watchable comfort isekai out there. Number 8. Beast Tamer. Fantasy, adventure, surprisingly wholesome. Let's be real. Beast Tamer sounds like peak generic anime. Long title, fantasy setting, MC gets kicked out of the hero's party. You've seen this before. But Beast Tamer does something unexpected. It doesn't turn edgy. Instead of going, I'll show them, I'll destroy the world, the MC just goes, okay, I'll live my life. And the anime leans hard into kindness, into companionship, into found family. The bond between the MC and the Beast Girls isn't creepy. It's supportive. It's emotional. It's weirdly sincere. This show feels like a warm blanket. And yeah, it's not flashy, but it knows exactly what it wants to be. That's why it's underrated. People expected hype. What they got was heart. Number 7. The God of High School. Action, martial arts, mythology, mayhem. Okay, let's talk about the most misunderstood anime on this list. Because God of High School didn't fail. People failed to understand what it was trying to do. Everyone went in expecting a clean tournament arc, simple power scaling, Dragon Ball logic where bigger punch equals win. And God of H said, nah, we're speedrunning Korean mythology, ancient gods, divine contracts, and cosmic nonsense. And we're doing it at 200 miles per hour. And people panicked. But I'm confused. But they didn't explain this. But why is this happening? Bro, this anime is meant to feel like controlled chaos. Let's talk about the animation first, because, come on, this is some of the best hand-to-hand combat choreography anime has ever produced. Every kick has weight. Every punch feels painful. Characters don't float, they slam into things. You can feel the animator's passion in every fight. This isn't flashy beam spam. This is martial arts with style. Now, the pacing. Yes, it's fast. Yes, it skips explanations. Yes, it trusts you to keep up. But here's the thing. God of High School feels like when a story is so excited to tell itself that it forgets to slow down. It's lore being screamed at you while explosions happen. And honestly, that energy is kind of refreshing. Not every anime needs to hold your hand. Sometimes you just let the madness wash over you. God of H is underrated because it wasn't digested, it was reacted to. Rewatch it without expectations, and suddenly, it hits different. Number 6. Kakegurui. Psychological, gambling, absolute insanity. Let's get something straight right now. Kakegurui is not a gambling anime. Gambling is just the weapon. This anime is about obsession, ego, power, and watching rich teenagers completely lose their sanity. And I mean lose it. Kakegurui takes the concept of risk and cranks it up to 11. Every bet feels like the end of the world. Every loss is treated like emotional death. Every win turns characters into feral goblins. And the faces. Oh my god, the faces. This anime looks at subtle expressions and says, absolutely not. Eyes bulging, smiles stretching too wide, characters moaning over money like it's a forbidden romance. And people hated that. Too dramatic, too exaggerated, too unrealistic. Yeah, that's the point. Kakegurui understands that if you're gonna make a gambling anime, you might as well make it unhinged. It's theatrical, it's uncomfortable, it's entertaining in a way that feels dangerous. You're not supposed to relate. You're supposed to stare at the screen like, what did I just watch? And enjoy every second of it. Underrated? Absolutely, because no one commits to chaos like Kakegurui does. Number 5. The Case Study of Vanitas. Supernatural, mystery, gothic fantasy. This one hurts my soul a little, because Vanitas should have been way bigger. This anime has gorgeous visuals, stylish direction, incredible character chemistry, and the gothic aesthetic that drips atmosphere. And yet, people just didn't talk about it enough. Vanitas feels like what happens when a story takes its time but doesn't waste it. The banter? Top tier. Vanitas and Noe bounce off each other so naturally that half the enjoyment comes from just listening to them talk. It's playful, it's tense, it's emotional without screaming. And the world? Dark but not edgy, mysterious but not confusing. It trusts the viewer to sit with the story. And that's probably why it got overlooked, because it's not screaming for attention, it's inviting you in quietly. This anime is for people who enjoy character-driven stories, slow-burning tension, and emotional payoff. Vanitas is underrated because it's elegant in a loud anime industry. And honestly, that deserves respect. Breather moment. Okay, pause again. At this point, you should notice something. None of these anime are bad. They were just misunderstood, mistimed, or ignored because they didn't fit trends. And the best ones are still waiting for you to find them. Now, let's get into the top 4. This is where the emotional damage starts.
もう大丈夫。
Number 4. Tsuki ga Kirei. Romance, drama, quietly devastating. Tsuki ga Kirei is the anti-romance anime. No dramatic confessions, no love triangles, no screaming in the rain. Just two awkward kids trying to figure out how feelings work. And that's what makes it hurt. This anime captures uncomfortable silences, unfinished texts, miscommunication, and that quiet anxiety of liking someone, better than almost any romance anime out there. The pacing is slow. The dialogue is minimal. Sometimes nothing happens, and that's exactly why it feels real. Tsuki ga Kirei understands that love isn't loud. It's subtle. It's fragile. It's scary. People call it boring. Those people are afraid of emotions. This anime is underrated because it doesn't entertain you, it connects with you. And once it does, it doesn't let go.
チャーシューだよ。
Number 3, Dorohedoro. Dark fantasy, chaos, pure unfiltered vibes. Dorohedoro is what happens when an anime looks you dead in the eyes and says, I don't care if you understand me, just feel it. Because let's be honest, the first time you watch Dorohedoro, you are lost. Lizards, magic doors, smoke users, a city called The Hole, characters dying and coming back like it's casual Friday. And somehow, it works. Dorohedoro doesn't explain itself like a normal anime. It throws you into the mess and expects you to survive. And that mess is beautiful. The world feels dirty, grimy, alive. Every background looks lived in. Every character looks like they've seen things. And the characters? Oh my god, the characters. Kaiman is lovable chaos. Nikaido is strength without needing to scream it. And the villains, you end up liking them, which feels illegal. En, Sin, Noi? These people are monsters, but they're also weirdly wholesome. That tonal whiplash, that's Dorohedoro's superpower. 1 minute you're watching brutal violence, the next minute they're cooking dinner together. And the music? Absolutely unmatched. That gritty, industrial, end of the world but we're vibing soundtrack? Perfect. Dorohedoro is underrated because it doesn't fit a box. It doesn't hold your hand. It doesn't care about mainstream appeal. It just exists, confidently weird. And if you let it, it becomes unforgettable. Number 2, Great Pretender. Crime, drama, stylish, and emotional. Okay, this one hurts, because Great Pretender should have been mainstream legendary. This anime has insane art direction, beautiful color palettes, clever storytelling, and emotional depth people did not expect. At first, it feels like a fun scam anime. You're like, cool, heists, con artists, style, vibes, and then suddenly, it gets personal. The characters aren't just scammers. They're broken people pretending to be confident. Edamura especially. Watching him slowly realize that he's not as okay as he thought. He's running from trauma, and he keeps getting pulled back into lies. That hits. And the way the anime structures its arcs? Chef's kiss. Each case feels bigger than the last, not just in scale, but in emotional weight. And the ending? Yeah. It's controversial. Some people didn't like it. Some people felt it went too far. But even then, you can't deny the ambition. Great Pretender tried something. It aimed high. And even when it stumbled, it did so with style. This anime is underrated because people wanted cool heists and weren't ready for feelings. If you give it your attention, it rewards you.
別に死んでもいいし。
死ぬのが怖くないのか?
Number 1, Odd Taxi. Mystery, psychological, masterpiece disguised as nothing. Now listen to me very carefully. If you have not watched Odd Taxi, you are missing out on one of the smartest anime of the last decade. And the wild part is, it looks like nothing. Anthropomorphic animals, a middle-aged walrus taxi driver, casual conversations. You look at it and think, this is the hype? Yes, because Odd Taxi plays the long game. Every conversation matters. Every random passenger matters. Every throwaway line matters. And you don't realize it until everything clicks. This anime is storytelling precision. No wasted dialogue, no filler scenes. It trusts you to pay attention. And when it reveals its hand, it hits like a truck. The themes, loneliness, identity, connection, they sneak up on you. And Odokawa as a protagonist, quiet, observant, broken in ways he doesn't even fully understand. Odd Taxi is the definition of don't judge a book by its cover. It's underrated because it doesn't scream. It whispers. And if you lean in, it rewards you with something special. This isn't just an anime you watch. It's an anime you experience. Final thoughts. So yeah, these anime, they didn't fail. They were just released at the wrong time, marketed poorly, or ignored because they weren't loud enough. And honestly, some of the best anime ever made are like that. They don't chase trends. They don't beg for attention. They just exist, waiting for the right person to find them. Maybe that person is you. So if even one anime from this list made you think, okay, maybe I'll check it out, then this video did its job. If you enjoyed it, you know what to do. Like the video, subscribe if you want more anime rants, and tell me in the comments, which underrated anime do you think deserves more love? I'll see you in the next one. All right, I'm out.